2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Duncan outside. Pass to Muhammad. Here's Bowen. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Malone. Bryant looking over the floor. Lets it go from the wing. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Duncan. Nice D from Malone.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Shaq. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Ginobili gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Duncan, following the miss by Kobe Bryant. From downtown, the rebound by Malone. The Lakers on offense. Payton in the corner. Back to Bryant. Shaq with it. Picked up by Ginobili. And the shot goes in. Kobe's got his second basket.
Such body control from Bryant. Able to take some hits there on the way up.
Ginobili outside. Shoots over Kobe. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
Substitution on the court.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Fisher. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
First personal foul.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Tim Duncan. First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Fisher. Not a fast start here for the Spurs. They trail by 7. On the wing, Duncan. Outside, Ori. The offensive rebound. Tries again. And Duncan lays it in.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Has to rush. And the call will be against Tony Parker.
Tony Parker.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for your Spurs. Number 17.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Fisher with it. 6 to shoot. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Parker. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That'll be his second foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here.
Number 20.
Fisher outside. Hook. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for the Spurs. It's a 3-point game. Bowen, good.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense, a legit threat from beyond the arc.
Pass to Walton. Back to Fisher. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here are the Lakers. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Duncan. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Ball goes to Los Angeles. Substitution on the court.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Tim Duncan picks one up.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
And Kobe drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Fires the three. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. The Lakers in the lead. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Bryant. And that one drops for him. Bryant's got 8 points.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Yeah, classic block out. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
Out of bounds.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Into the lineup for your Spurs, number 3, Glenn Robinson.
For 3, Kobe. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
No good from Ginobili. Kobe! Oh! Kobe with the flush!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
Shot's good from Barry.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Inside, and the dunk by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Barry's the long-range jumper. Barry's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Kobe Bryant.
Drills it from outside.
Firing back, Kobe enjoys any opportunity to tap his competitive spirit.
Pass to Barry. Here's Ginobili. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. To the middle. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Kobe Bryant.
6 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Ginobili outside. Off target from three-point range.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Otto Ginobili on the wing. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Bryant outside. Shaq down low. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. 13 points in the game. Shaq misses. Spurs trailed by 7. Pass to Barry. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Bryant will bring it up for L.A. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Elbow shot is on the way. Shaq's shot is good. Shaq's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Fisher. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Ginobili. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. Lakers leading by 7. There's the steal. 3-on-3. The Spurs rebound. Here's Ori. Pass to Massenberg. Offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Barry misses. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. On the wing, George. Here's Fisher. 5 points in the game. Now Rush. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fisher can't hit.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And that one's good. Parker.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
To the paint. And he dunks it down.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
Fisher looking it over. Rush from outside. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Barry. No good with the triple. And here's Fisher. From deep three-point land. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Spurs trailed by 5. And here's Ori for 3. Good on the triple. Ori's got the first points of the second half here for the Spurs. Here's Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Here's Barry. Takes it off the glass. Barry's got 10.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Kobe, that's for 2. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Out to the right wing. Here's Barry. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Here's Kobe. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls for Bryant. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Spurs trail by 3. It's Robinson high post. Back to Udrich. Robinson left side. No good. That would have tied it. Here's Kobe. It's Bryant converting down low.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Outside Robinson. Shoots the 3. Sinks the triple. Robinson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Fisher, left side. Back to Cook. Pass to Fisher. Just 5 to shoot. Here is Cook. Wide open. Good, and it's Fisher picking up the assist.
Derek Fisher.
And the Lakers lead by 4.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Robinson for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Duncan.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off. Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Pass to Udrich. Back to Robinson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Robinson's got 6 points.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Down low, Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Perfect execution on that screen roll. Grant showing off that IQ there.
Back to Udrich. For the tie. San Antonio getting another chance here. Here's Bowen. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
San Antonio trailing here. Over to the wing. Bowen, good. He has 6.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And they double up Bryant. Left side, O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Kobe's got it all tied up now for the Lakers. Looking to end his cold spell. Ginobili misses. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
The Lakers. 46.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Lakers on offense. Shaq with the screen. Here's Kobe. Muhammad pulls it in. Ginobili outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
Maybe.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Outside, Kobe. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Kobe's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Kobe. To the inside, O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Elbow shot. Parker's shot is off. The Lakers in the lead. Bryant, high post. The shot. San Antonio with the rebound.
Lakers foul.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He asked his team to dig deep. He said, I know you're tired, but they're tired too. It's about who can give more than the other guy at this point. Show me what you can give. Back to you.
Thank you, David. To the middle, and Shaq with the slam.
A great find by Kobe. His instincts are off the charts.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. They trail by 3. The shot's good from Barry.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit 3.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryant sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
Here's Bowen. Shaq with some nice D. Now here's Bryant. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Spurs making a switch here.
Substitution for your Spurs. Number 3, Glenn Robinson.
In the corner, it's Bryant. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Kobe. And it's off from three-point range. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. It's tipped. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Spurs working the ball around now. Duncan high post. Pass to Barry. Back to Duncan. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
No one covering.
How about the concentration from Duncan? Doesn't budge, even in the biggest of moments.
Bryant, it's a wide open look. Good!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Back to Duncan. And no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Pass break, the Lakers. Throws it up high.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Malone. Bryant, that's for 2. Rebound by Parker. Pass to Duncan. And it's Parker in the corner. Lets the 3 fly. can't connect. So it's
GG.
Los Angeles taking the W in a close, a narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but